To settle in here, begin to bring awareness to the breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. You might find a soft gaze towards the ceiling or close the eyes as you're ready. Begin to take a body scan. Notice how you're feeling this morning. Notice any places that may be tight, perhaps holding on to tension. But also notice the places that feel good and open. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, we'll be here for another moment. As you take a few more breaths here in this posture, you may notice each inhale and exhale has begun to lengthen and match each other. On your next inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, let the knees fall to the left for a gentle supine spinal twist. Tee out the arms, and if it's comfortable for the neck, perhaps you gaze to the right. The shoulders are glued to the mat, they're not lifted. Bring out any knots or tension in the spine. Stay with your breath. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, let the knees fall to the right, and maybe you look to the left. Check that the shoulders stay on the mat. Inhale to center. Exhale, recline bound angle. Bring the pinky edges of the feet to the mat. Press the feet together. Let the knees fall out wide. The palms can either face up by the sides of the body, or perhaps you bring the hands to the belly. Notice the rise and fall of each breath. Feel the hips begin to open. Inhale the knees to the chest. Exhale, place the left foot onto the mat. Cross the right leg over the left thigh for a figure four. Flex the right foot. If this is comfortable, you can stay right here. Or on your next inhale, reach behind the left thigh. Bring the legs towards the chest. Flex both feet. If the right elbow connects to the right thigh, maybe nudge it away. On your next exhale, gently release. Bring the right foot to the mat. Cross the left leg over the right thigh. If you did so on the other side, on your next inhale, reach behind the right thigh. Bring the legs to the chest. And perhaps the left elbow nudges the left thigh away. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, bring both knees to the chest. Softly rock side to side. Maybe you draw some circles towards the ceiling with the knees. On your next exhale, roll onto whichever side is your favorite. Inhale, use the upper arm to push up into a comfortable seat with the legs extended. Find as much of a bend in the knees as needed. Flex the feet. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Starting with a passive stretch this morning, you can tuck the chin towards the chest, light rounding through the back. On your next inhale, rise. Bring the left leg out to the side, right foot to the left thigh, and you might wiggle open to the left. Inhale the arms. Exhale, forward fold. The forehead may even come to rest on the knee. Check that the shoulders are level. Inhale, rise. You can either bring the arms up as you move to the other side. And as you're ready, forward fold, exhale. Release the forehead down towards the knee. Inhale, rise. Bring the legs to cross here. Another option is Firelock pose, stacking one leg on top of the other. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, side bend to the right, feel the left side body open. The fingertips may graze the mat here. Maybe the palm comes all the way to the ground. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left, feel the right side body open. Inhale, center. Release the arms. Maybe the palms come to the tops of the thighs here. Begin to take some shoulder rolls. Inhaling up, shrugging the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, release the shoulders down. A couple more times, this direction. And as you're ready, switch directions. Inhale up, exhale down. A couple more times here. On your next exhale, gently make your way into extended child's pose. The knees will come out wide, big toes to touch. An alternative here is a restorative child's pose, bringing the legs together, reaching towards the heels. Lower the head towards the mat. Maybe massage the forehead, letting it lightly roll side to side. Feel the connection to the mat. Know that child's pose is available to you at any time throughout this practice, as well as an active Shavasana. And take any modifications you need. Engage the Ujjayi breath. Find a slight constriction in the back of the throat. As you exhale out through the nose, you can think of the sound as fogging up a mirror. Engage the bandhas. Pull the low abs up and in. As you breathe here, you may notice the hips come closer to the heels, or perhaps you feel the stretch through the arms. Inhale, tabletop position. Stack the shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. Press the palms flat onto the mat, fingers spread wide. Another option is creating fists with the hands if that's too much for the wrist. Gently tap the tops of the feet onto the mat. Lift and rotate at the ankles, both directions. Return the feet to the mat. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze and tailbone. Exhale, arch your back like a Halloween cow. Hug the navel to the spine. Inhale, come forward for cow. Exhale to cat. Let the flow, these two poses at your own breath. Maybe you stay in one longer than the other. You can take some hip sways or barrel rolls here. Take any organic movements that are calling to you. Return to a neutral tabletop position. Inhale, extend the right leg long, point the toes and hips down to the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg long. Feel the stretch here. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, unwind. Inhale the right leg, and as you're ready, the left arm, balancing table. Make sure the right palm presses firmly into the mat here. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, and this time the right arm. Stay with your breath. Exhale to tabletop. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach up through the arm. Exhale, thread the needle, sweep the left arm through and under the right. Lower the head softly to the mat. Extend the right arm forward. If this is comfortable, you can stay right here. Or if a bind is in your practice, you can bring the right arm behind the back. The fingertips may graze the side body. Take a few deep breaths. On your next exhale, bring the right hand back to the mat. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach up through the arm. Exhale, tabletop. Bring the left hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, open twist to the right. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm comes underneath the left as the head lowers. Extend the left arm forward. If you did so on the other side, you can begin to take that bind. Left arm comes behind the back. Exhale, bring the left hand to the mat. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, tabletop. Move the hands forward one palm print at a time. Tuck the back toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let the head hang heavy as you gaze towards the feet and begin to walk your dog here. Bending one leg while straightening the other. Maybe you play with lifting the legs one at a time, opening up the hips. You can also drop the shoulders down towards the mat. We'll take a few more movements here. On your next inhale, rise onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, push the heels towards the mat, tailbone into the air. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, baby step your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, ragdoll, find a generous bend in the knees, let the head hang heavy. Arms can hang heavy, or perhaps the fingertips come to the crooks of the elbows. You take some yeses and nos at the neck, or let the torso sway side to side. Release the hands back down towards the mat. Head the navel to the spine. Inhale, slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time. Neck is the last to lift. Exhale, standing at attention, bring the hands into Anjali Mudra, heart center. Check that the feet are hip width distance apart. You can always measure this by placing two fists in between. Find a micro bend in the knees, engage the abs. You'll keep the hips square to the front of the mat, and on your next exhale, take an open arm twist to the right. Perhaps you look past the right shoulder towards the thumb. Inhale to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Maybe look towards the left thumb. Inhale, standing at attention. Exhale, forward fold, let the head and arms hang heavy. The fingertips may graze the mat, or the palms may come all the way onto the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. Bring the spine parallel to the mat like a figure 7. Hands can rest on the shins or thighs. Elbows are tight to the side, shoulder blades together. Keep the gaze forward to the mat. Exhale, child's pose. You can either take that extended version with the knees out wide, or the restorative option, bringing the legs together, reaching towards the heels. You will be here for a minute. Beautiful breath. Inhale one more moment. On your next inhale, make your way to tabletop position. Move the hands forward, one palm print. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, find that figure 7 shape. Squeeze the shoulder blades together like you're holding something between them. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing at attention, bring the hands into prayer position. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose. Now some prop options for child's pose. If you have any tension in the neck, you could always create a pillow with the forearms, or use a block or a pillow. Inhale, tabletop position. Move the hands forward. Toes tuck under. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head and arms hang heavy. Inhale, standing at attention. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Reach up through the arms. Begin to find a steeple grip and take some tiny side bends left and right. Coming back to those side bodies. If it's in your practice, you can take a back bend or a forward fold here. And take just another moment. Remember to breathe. As you're ready, return to neutral mountain pose. Release the hands. Bring them through to heart center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose.
Move. Come on. Come on, move.
Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Lightly grab the left wrist with the right hand. Exhale, side bend to the right, push the hips to the left. The biceps will frame the ears. On your next inhale, come to center, switch the hands. Exhale, side bend to the left, hips go to the right. Maybe you notice a difference between the two sides. Maybe one shoulder feels tighter than the other, and that's okay. Inhale, center, release the hands, bring them through to prayer position. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right, hips to the left. As the body has warmed up, you may notice the bends become deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Grab a sip of water here. How are you all feeling? Good. We'll meet back in tabletop position. Take some cat-cows here.
Happy body.
As you're ready, return to neutral tabletop position. Move the hands forward, one palm print. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Then go ahead and bring the left knee down, flip to the top of the foot. The left leg will turn parallel to the back edge of the mat. Inhale, warrior two. If it's comfortable for the neck, you might gaze down the middle finger of the front hand. Tilt the torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm comes up. The right arm can either rest on the right thigh or maybe the fingertips come down towards the mat. Make sure the side bodies stay engaged. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left palm comes to the back leg, right arm comes up. Maybe you take a bind here with the lower arm. Cartwheel the hands forward to frame the foot. Lift the left knee and then begin to step the right foot back. Exhale for your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring the right knee down. The right leg will turn parallel to the back edge of the mat. Turn the palms to face up, then back over, bringing the shoulder blades closer together. Lean the torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm is up. The left arm can rest on the thigh. Or maybe the fingertips reach towards the block or to the mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. And if you did this on the other side, you can take that bind here. Cartwheel the hands forward to bring the foot. Lift the right knee. Exhale, step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing at attention. Firm through the left leg. On your exhale, you'll take tree on the right side. Maybe the heel rests just above the ankle, or you can place the foot anywhere along the inline of the leg. Make sure to avoid the knee. As you're ready, your branches can grow. Begin to find your drishti, a focal point, something in the room that's not moving. Breathe in and out through the nose. Bring the hands to prayer position. Exhale, unwind, walk it out. Inhale, standing at attention. Ground through the right leg. Exhale, tree on the left side. Make sure to avoid the knee. Grow your branches as you're ready. If you'd like to challenge your balance here, try picturing the room in front of you as you close the eyes. You can always wiggle the fingers or rotate at the wrist to help with balance. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. Exhale, release, walk it out. Inhale, standing at attention. Exhale, forward fold with the head and arms staying heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring the right leg through so the knee comes to the outside of the wrist. Gaze past the right shoulder, straighten the left leg and foot if needed. Come back through to center. Inhale, slightly rise onto the fingertips. Exhale, release to the mat. Oh, you can always make a pillow with the forearms. Use a blanket underneath the left knee, or a blanket, a block, or a pillow under the right hip. Check that you're not leaning more to one side than the other. The body is neutral. We will be here for a minute. If this causes any pain, becomes uncomfortable, you can always take that figure 4 movement from the beginning of class, lying on the back. We're here for one more moment. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale, push up onto the palms. Tuck the back toes under. Exhale, kick into a 3-legged down dog. Shake it out. Maybe take some circles at the knee. You can pedal it out here. Begin to return to a neutral down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee to the outside of the wrist. Gaze past the left shoulder, straighten the right leg and foot. Come back through to center. Inhale, slightly rise. Exhale, release to the mat. Grab any props you may need. As you settle in here, perhaps you come back to the intention you set at the beginning of your practice, or maybe take a body scan. How are you feeling now compared to the beginning of class? Maybe notice any changes. Maybe you notice anything that hasn't changed. And that's okay. Breathe through it. Inhale, push up onto the palms. Tuck the toes under. Exhale to that three-legged down dog. Take whatever movements you took on the other side here. As you're ready, return to that neutral down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step through to a seated position. Bring the soles of the feet out in front of you. Zip up the feet and legs. Palms come behind the thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, boat pose at the heels. And if it's in your practice, maybe extend the legs, arms, or both. Keep the core engaged. Exhale, release, come to lying on the belly. We'll set up with a baby cobra. As you make your way down, let the chin rest on the mat. The hands are underneath the heads of the shoulders, elbows tight to the sides. Push through the tops of the feet, take your lift in the knees and thighs. Inhale, lift the chest from the mat. Maybe play with hovering the hands here. Exhale, unwind left cheek to the mat for a little belly shavasana. The arms can come along to the sides. Bring the chin back to the mat. You can either take another baby cobra here, or floor bow is in your practice. Bend at the knees and begin to reach back to capture the pinky edge sides of the feet, thumb with fingers. Think about squeezing the knees in towards each other. Inhale, come onto the soft part of the belly. Exhale, kick the feet into the hands. And as you breathe here, you might hinge back and forth. Some options for props are using a blanket, a strap, or even a scarf to capture the feet. Exhale, release right cheek to the mat. If any tension built up in the low back, you can windshield wiper the legs, letting them sway left and right. Release the legs long. Bring the chin back to the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, begin to push up. Make your way to sitting on the tailbone. Extend the legs out long. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Press the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come out wide for a mega pose. If it's in your practice, you can bring the forehead down towards the feet. Inhale, rise. Extend the left leg out in front of you. You'll bring the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, you'll twist open to the right, bringing the right hand behind you. The left elbow will hook the right thigh for half Lord of the Fishes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Maybe look past the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, come back through to center. Release the right leg long. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right leg. Inhale the arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow hooks the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. 2 more breaths here. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring the legs out wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. You can either reach towards the ankles or bring the hands to the mat in front of you. Inhale, rise, bring the legs back together. Press the palms together in front of the chest. With control on your exhale, come to lying on the back. Bring the feet just below the glutes. The fingertips may graze the heels. Inhale, push the hips up for bridge position. Exhale, release the spine to the mat. Inhale, the knees to the chest. Exhale, happy baby. Softly rock side to side, keeping the spine glued to the mat. Give the low back a little massage. Inhale, the knees to center. Exhale, release the left leg onto the mat. Inhale, bring the right knee tight to the chest. Exhale, supine spinal twist, right knee to the left. And perhaps you gaze to the right. Work out any final knots or tension in the back. Inhale to center. Exhale, release the right leg onto the mat. Inhale, left knee tight. Exhale, spinal twist, left knee to the right, and maybe look to the left. Inhale, center. Bring both knees back into the chest. Take any final movements here that are calling to you. Maybe that's waterfall, bridge. I can just gently rock side to side. Only as you're ready, begin to lift the forehead to the knees. Give yourself a squeeze of gratitude. Exhale, Shavasana. Final resting pose. Extend the legs out long. You can either find a soft gaze towards the ceiling or close the eyes as you're ready. The palms can face up to release heat from the inside out. Or maybe bring the hands to the belly as you begin to breathe at your own pace. Be here for a minute. I'll bring you out shortly.